There we go. That should be a lot better. I just switched to my other mic that's right here. These ones that are in this headset kind of act a little wonky sometimes. But we'll see if anybody else shows up to come chat. That's why I wear them, just so it's not coming over the speaker and interrupting everybody in the house. Good. Glad you can hear now. I didn't realize that you couldn't, but I was mentioning, Jillo, that I do remember you from New Bedford. Just 2 days ago, man. Yep, so I remember. New Bedford was kind of a struggle. I thought there would be a lot more when we were up there. It's a different type of city. So I figured for sure that there would be some stuff in New Bedford. And I even had somebody stop by that told me one of the bridges I was going to was a good one. But I was there for an hour and a half and I fished both sides and didn't find much of nothing. And I had the battle magnet with me, so it's not like I was using a weak magnet or anything. I did find one cool thing though, and I'm going to clean it up. It's the only thing I brought back. I was able to find a dumpster and I dumped everything out. But it looks like it's came off the side of a ship maybe or something, and maybe someone hit it, but it's ornamental. It's just the back half of a fish, just the tail. And it looks really cool. Did have a good year, Jello. It was absolutely a good one. Even more so, it was so good that I hate to do it, but there's even going to be a third part for next week, which works out perfectly because I'm screwed for content right now. Minus just going to New Bedford the other day. That's really the only time I've been able to get out because my GoPro broke and it's gone. What's going on, Sean? How are you, dude? But I shipped my GoPro off 2 or 3 days ago. And as soon as they receive it, GoPro is going to ship me out a brand new one. So they just have to, I get it. They have to receive my camera first, but sitting there waiting is kind of brutal. And there's going to be some time coming up here. This weekend, I'm going to be able to get out one day. But the next weekend, I'm helping my son Alex move to Maine. So when I come back, I plan to do a little magnet fishing. I will have a lot of time on Sunday, and then I have Monday off. So we'll see. I'm hoping to find a good spot if it's not too freezing cold out or anything. There's supposed to be some sort of Arctic front moving in, but what's that? Working. All good, Jill, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so what do you got going on, Sean? Are you still at work or are you just indisposed at the moment? But yeah, you know what I'm actually thinking, Sean, is not this Monday coming up, and I know this is going to be totally far away from you, but I think I'm going to go up to Worcester. Because I've never seen any magnet fishing videos from anybody doing anything up in Worcester. And there's a lot of stuff that goes down in Worcester. It's, pretty much like Massachusetts' second largest city, unless Springfield is, but that's a little bit farther west than I'd like to go. But I want to go to Worcester. You went where, to Worcester? Do you know what bridge? Have you only been to one? Because there's a bunch of different spots. There's where I used to live when I was up there. There's a bridge that separates. I bet, Jello Man. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Appreciate you popping in. Does this mean you are in Japan, Jello Man? Only one so far. Okay. Yeah. So, like I was saying, we lived up on the hill, Plantation Street, and it was just literally the top of the hill, and it would drop down the bottom, and there was Shrewsbury down at the bottom. Hello, Tomcat. Appreciate you popping in here. I don't think you're blue, so let me make sure you are. Or are you? I hope you're not. So let's fix that. But oh, okay, gotcha. It's still cool. I'd still love to go somewhere else to magnet fish. Let's see. Just look for YouTube on my phone to fix you not being blue, John Cap. But there's Shrewsbury, that bridge that's right there. There's also oh, you are blue. Yeah, that's weird. Sometimes it shows up strange in StreamYard, Tomcat. But anyways, there's a ton, man. There's some bridges downtown that aren't too far away from where all the events are. Oh, that's where you pulled that. Okay. Then I think I'm going to Worcester. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can maybe convince someone to meet up out there. I know that Roger from Dirt Devils out there. I have extra magnets, so he's welcome to come throw one. I'll have to find out a way to get in touch with him. Uh, that's cool. You know what a good river would be? Finger Lakes, the landmark. Finger Lakes. So you're talking like upstate New York, Finger Lakes, Jello. Sean, not this Monday, but it would be. Let's see. I don't think this Monday is the 6th. It would be the 13th. Monday the 13th. Yeah, upstate New York. Kelly, who's also in here, is in upstate New York. Um, where do you usually go when you're up there, Kelly? Time to maggot fish on Monday. Jello, that's one thing I would really love to figure out a better time frame on this particular thing right now where we're just chatting. This is it's easier to keep this because I can do this live right from home or right after I do a video, whatever. But just based on getting out of the house and most of the time I got to drive pretty far to get to these places because I live on Cape Cod, and Cape Cod is we're kind of our own little island, man-made island out here. There's only two bridges to get out of this place. Just to meet up with Brockton and those dudes, it takes me at least an hour to get over there. But this one, Worcester's like probably like a 2 hour and 5 minute drive. So that's why I want to, if I'm going to go up there, I'm going to hit more than one location. So I'll probably be live most of the day on Monday. Um, and Worcester, like I said, it's a pretty big city for Massachusetts' second largest, at least. Started at 350. Freaking start at 350. Yeah, that's probably when I'm starting to wrap it up, to be honest, because it's getting so. I didn't see you sneak in, Colonel. How are you, man? Um, 350. Yeah, PM. I get that, but the problem is, man, it starts to get real dark around that time here. I'm about as far east as you can get, so we get darker before the rest of you. Erie Canal, Seneca, River, Newark, Auburn. Okay, you're all over the place then, Kelly. Kind of like me. I don't mind driving if I know a place is going to be good. The problem that's starting to become evident here on the Cape is there's a very limited amount of places to go, and I've pretty much fished them out. I mean, if some of these spots I've been to 6, 7, 8 times, and even though I still get some stuff, pretty sure Yeah, pretty sure I cleaned them out. Big C, how are you, man? Appreciate you popping in here. Happy New Year to you as well. On the bus. You must be in high school or something, I'm guessing. Either way, I appreciate the fact that you pop in here, dude, for a chat. It's cool. Um, yeah, Worcester. I lived up there for a little while. Um, and there are a bunch of spots there. There's a bunch of venues for big time concerts. There's a DCU center. There's a place called the Worcester Palladium where there's shows. So there's so much traffic in that city. Big C. It was pretty good. This year's Christmas was nice because everybody came to us, so we didn't have to do much traveling, which is really really nice. And New Year's was pretty uneventful, laid back. Yeah, that was about it. Traffic suck at 8 o'clock in the Finger Lakes in New York. Traffic sucked on that day, Christmas and New Year's. But as of right now, there's nobody on the roads. I'm here on the Cape, and like I said, we're kind of a touristy destination, and a lot of people come to their second homes this time of the year. Um, and we haven't had much traffic at all. I've been able to get around the Cape, no problem. And there's construction everywhere. Yeah, all good, man. It's all good. No worries at all. Um, the traffic in Boston, I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, Brockton's in and out of there every day for work. I don't get how he does it. Um, nice. That's pretty cool. See, 5 minutes to get out of a parking lot. It's 5 minutes, man. It's not like you waited an hour. Come on. Yeah, I'm not too far from Centerville. I'm in Yarmouth, conveniently close to Hyannis and stuff, but far enough away that I'm not directly in Hyannis. I can't agree with that more. Um, and I don't mean to rag on New York City at all, but I don't see the excitement. It's a great place to go and hang out and stuff. Um, but it was way too peoply for me. Yeah, there are. Yeah, 100%, dude. Um, the Taunton River, I went there a while ago and spent 2.5 hours and filled up two 5 gallon buckets full of junk. Who are you even talking about, dude? What is this? What in the world is up with your brain, dude? Seriously, yeah, I'm really glad to hear that all these other ones turned out all right. I mean, to hear what happened in New Orleans is a nightmare. I can't imagine trying to figure out how to keep people safe there. But yeah, I see the irony right there. Measuring this up here, back here to go to bed. You guys, we're going places here, huh? Yeah, we're not going to be on super long. I probably got till about 8:30 in me tonight, guys. Um, after spending three weeks doing pretending to be a supervisor and sitting behind a desk I've worked the past couple days and it's brutal. Seriously, what is happening here? I'm lost, bro. I'm absolutely confused. I get it. I haven't been there lately. So how would I know how it is? Bob Craft, what's happening? How are you? I got what? Dude, I need that. I I don't know how much you watch of the channel or anything. Big C, Jason, look a couple comments above what Big C said. I have a short that I just put out recently, dude, about this guy in Harwich, and he was showing me or telling me some sort of like weird lore, some story about a pirate treasure that was in the river down here. Underwater drone with a claw. If I could just pinpoint where that stuff is, we could drop that thing down there. I don't know if the claw will be able to grab it. He says he's dove on this thing, but supposedly it's really, really deeply buried. I'm super easily confused too. But that claw would be fantastic for something like that. Fantastic. Go down there and get that pirate treasure. Did you guys see that? Did you guys actually see how weird that dude was? I am gonna do that, Jason. Um, not only that, but I'm hoping to get a tiny little John boat or something to jump off of. Hey, Jack, what's happening, dude? Speaking of boats, keep your ear out, Jack. If you hear anybody, I know you're pretty tied into boats and stuff with your dad and all that. He did. He might have been in it. Who knows? But yeah, I need to looking for some sort of John boat, something that's flat, so I can get out to places. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to talk about that. I don't know that. That might be too much. Maybe not. It would have to be small for a pond. Yeah, something small for a pond, or even some of the rivers that I could take a little pop a trolling motor on it. Not anything major big, but I just want to hit some areas that I haven't been able to. And some of the ponds they have swimming areas where there's tons of people, so I don't want to be over there throwing the magnet and whack some dude who's swimming. You know what I mean? If I could get myself into like a smaller John boat or some sort of small boat like that. Um, it's we were actually looking at. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That would be super, super handy. I do check on Marketplace, Jack, um, almost every day because I could just put if I could get a John boat, one that's not like super outrageously heavy. I could just put racks on the top of my car. I don't even care. Yeah, we'd have to figure something out. I'd have to do some investigation into the pirate treasure first. Who did? I didn't see. When did that happen, dude? Hang on, Joe. No. Oh, Yeah, Kelly, we're gonna fix that. It was probably just an accident, Jello. Everything's all good. Yeah, all good, man. No worries. Yeah. Where is she? She hears us talking and she wants to chat since she's hiding somewhere. I see her. I see her. I'm sick of winter already too, dude. That's why at some point in time I gotta deal with some sort of warmer weather. I can't do this. I've jokingly said to my one of my younger sons about moving to Florida, and he was telling me how I shouldn't because he thinks Florida is going to be gone. Might be gone when he's older, but hey, I don't have much. I got 40 years left in me. I think Florida is going to stick around for another 40. Nothing missed, man. Just boring babble, chatting about whatever pops up. Not boring. That's the wrong choice of words, but just chatting. Let's see. That must have been super exciting to open up, though, dude. Absolutely. Beardo, what's happening, dude? Appreciate you sneaking in here. Steven, what's happening? How are you, buddy? Appreciate you guys all popping in here. Flying solo tonight here. Old Brocktonian doesn't feel well. Must be a bug going around. Shane's got it. Everybody's got it. My guy I work with today, he said he was at some relative's house on this past weekend and actually found out that they got COVID. I didn't even realize that was a thing anymore. I didn't realize people get that. Luis, what's happening, buddy? Luis just popped in, Carolina. Happy New Year to you too, man. It's been an okay one so far. My very first day of January of 2025, I got out to New Bedford. Didn't catch anything spectacular, but that's how I met our pal here, Jello Man, the other day. He was in the live. Um, that was kind of a neat one. Something happened that it doesn't usually happen, and I think um, that's crazy, Jason. I only ended up with it once, and it took till May of the very last year where it was like not really big, but where infections were spreading or whatever. Um, but let's get back to that real quick. What was I just talking? Oh, Jason, the story. So yeah, I was magnet fishing in New Bedford, just on a random back street bridge or whatever, and this dude pulls right up, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing? You caught anything?" And of course, at that point, I hadn't. It was a really big struggle, but um, he was like, "Yeah, that's cool, man." And then we talked about another spot, and it was somewhere I had planned to hit because it's right near the highway on the way out. But he also said to me, he goes, "It's awesome to see you out here. I watch your videos all the time." And I was like, "What?" And that happened locally once, and I can kind of understand how that would happen because I'm the only one with Cape Cod magnet fishing our title. So if any of these old time fishermen who I bump into all the time happen to see it, some of them have seen my videos before. Jello, it's actually a really amazing thing to do. It's a ton of fun. There's all sorts of hobbies that are kind of in this community here. Um, you've got people that magnet fish. You got people that magnet fish and metal detect. There's also these gold prospecting folks who I'm about to join one of these days soon. I got a gold pan. But everybody does tons of stuff in this community. We do it all. But is exactly why I do it. Bob Kraft is 100% onto something right there. I don't think, even when I'm not pulling up junk and I know that the video is not super exciting, being out there and there's no distractions whatsoever. I mean, unless of course, you're live. It's not like it's a distraction, but she coming in. Are you grabbing a chair or are you just gonna stand there?
What?
I'll have to turn the speakers off on this. Carolina looks like she might be coming to say hi. Let me
Say hi.
remove this and change the audio. So, oh, you don't have to hear anything. There's nobody in there. So,
Happy New Year.
let's go to audio. Hi guys, Carolina joined me.
Feliz año, Luis. I think I saw a message from Luis.
And Luis right there.
Happy New Year, Iron Antler.
Iron Antlers. I'm hitting the wrong button. Try to relaxing. Yeah. All right, let me play catch up here.
Happy New Year, Brockton.
Except Brockton, sure my dream. Yeah, Brockton, you'll have to send that over to me. I know what's gonna happen when I try to do it. I'm probably gonna get it. Make it yourself. Dude, be prepared for this, Jello man. It's gonna happen and it's gonna happen often. Even Carolina knows this.
Wow.
Getting stuck on bridges. She never tried magnet fishing and doesn't want to and wants to do it, but worried about getting stuck. It's gonna happen.
The good thing is that when the magnet gets stuck in the bridge, I got an excuse to get a present. Not excuse, but I got an option. Like, okay,
That's
I
right.
know what to give him.
Yeah, that's right. And I told Jason, I was like, I told him the other day when we were live that you had gotten that for me, and I told him, I said, just go save the other one. I'm not coming for it. Best weight limit for a starter. I wouldn't start over anything mid 1500 range. Anything over 2000 might be too much at first. What do you guys all think? I'm telling you, Jason, do exactly what Brockton was talking about. Get something for the middle of it, tie the other end of the rope up so that way there's tension, and drop that right in the middle, and it should pop the magnet right off. Although we tried a winch, dude. We tried the come along.
Heavy rock.
Yeah, heavy rock, anything that'll go in the middle. Do I have to fix this so that way you're not leaning?
No, it's okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of like, it's a big space in here.
1400 Helios,
And
yeah.
I'm like, it's not like I'm way taller, it's just that it's just in a weird position here.
Yeah. Who was our first catch? Our first big catch, if you actually believe it or not,
I was a safe.
it was a safe. That was one of the very first things that we caught. And it was empty. So we caught it with our two smaller magnets. Yeah, that's the way to do it right there. It's physics, dude. The weight's going to pull the magnet off, and we've seen it. It's directly under. It was still sweet. Nothing in it or not. I thought having that safe was pretty cool. Jumping in, get in my grass. What is this? What is this? You see my screen? That is awesome. I don't know who you are, but that is awesome for you randomly popping in here and doing that. That's amazing, dude. Appreciate you, Tommy. And Mark is in here. What's going on tonight, guys?
You have somebody there who is in Florida now.
Yes, that's two brothers.
Two brothers. Yeah, I'm going to Florida.
Yeah.
But Nate is not coming.
Yeah. And I'll tell you why.
Shame.
I thought I was going to get a job, and this would have been like the first week of the job. And so I figured I would play it safe in case I got it. And sure enough, I didn't get it. But that's fine. I actually liked being out in the field today, the past couple of days. It's nice not being stuck in an office. So for the time being, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Would I be rather going to Florida with Carolina? Yep. What do you mean? How you gonna fit it in, dude? There's always time for magnet fishing. Yeah, I wish Big C. I kind of have a. We'll see how things are going. Jody snuck in too. Where did Jody go? And Jay just popped in. What's happened? I will be in Florida. Of course you will, dude. You live there in Florida. Oh yeah, there he is. What's going on, Jody? I didn't see you sneak in, dude. Did you see Jay? And already she's gone from the scroll here. What's going on, Jay? This thing's kind of moving on. Go on vacation, bring it with you. First time was while on vacation. I appreciate that, Jay. Thank you. Yeah, good Lord. I brought it on vacation. When we went to Florida, I brought the magnet.
I'm not surprised that you were able to bring it in the airplane
Me too.
because they put a plan for everything.
They give everybody money for everything, and I went in there very blatant with it. You know, I didn't hide it. I made it very obvious. It was in a big yellow plastic case that stuck out like a sore thumb. Of course, I knew they were going to look into it, you know, because who wouldn't? But that's what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to look in it so that way they realized it wasn't a problem, you know?
I remember one time traveling with my stones. I have stones and.
She's a rock girl.
Well, this is not mine, but stones like that. And they kind of give me a hard time. But I was surprised that he was able to travel with the magnet, especially the magnet going through the machine they have.
Yeah, it went right through that scanner and it didn't blow it up.
That's so weird.
It was so weird. Yeah, like crystals and stuff, Jason.
Yeah, I have so many crystals, all kind of crystals. I like it.
I even keep rocks in my wallet. I have that one rock you gave me a long time ago. She told me it would bring money. The TSA loves you. Yeah, see, Mark, you've done it too then, right? You travel with your magnet all the time? I'm assuming you do.
I don't know, I look suspicious. They stop me.
You would look suspicious? Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the magnet comes with a rope. Well, when I got it comes with a rope.
Does the magnet come with a rope? Yeah, you can buy them with kits. Yeah, 100% Jello. You can buy kits. Email me off of here and I'll maybe make a recommendation to you, Jello. Cape Cod Magnet Crew at gmail.com. I'll pop it in here.
Oh yeah, a cloud. Oh.
A claw?
Yeah. Oh, you know,
They do. That's why I didn't bring it. I didn't bring the claw. Luckily, when we were going to Florida last time, we were going to meet up. You know, we were going to visit her family, but at one point in time, I brought the magnet, so we were going to meet up with people to magnet fish, and they all had claws. So I luckily didn't have to travel with one.
Oh, okay. Surprised they allow you to bring that in the airplane.
Say magnet?
It's all.
I didn't.
No, but coming it.
Oh yeah. Did you bring yours through? What the whole thing? Oh. Did they keep the claw, Big C? Mark, have you ever traveled with a claw?
That's surprising because if for any reason I bring like a nail clipper or something like that,
Oh, yeah.
they don't.
You bring it, dude. I can't even get on the thing with a vape, but I can walk on there with this big, huge production of like a magnet with ropes. That's all good, Jello. Don't worry about anything. We all live lives, man. I just kind of come on here, chat, babble with people. Everybody chats with each other, so it's all good, man. There's never any pressure. And then just ask me, no questioning the brand new call. Yeah. So that would be a different story, I would think. Or if you had one of the foldable ones. Jay, I'm 100% telling you. It works. I'm pretty sure Mark can attest to it. I traveled to Florida, and even on my way back, actually, water was dripping out of it because the rope was so wet. And they still put it through the scanner, and nothing happened.
Search by Secret Service? Why, Jason?
Absolutely, dude. Big C. That's what it's all about. And that's what I was telling people. I mean, it was fairly obvious how I was dressed. I mean, I had my Cape Cod, not this sweatshirt on, but I had my Cape Cod magnet crew shirt on. I had some sort of magnet hat on. When the hand grenade trophy. Oh. Wow, dude.
Oh.
You actually had the gravitas to even try to do that? Yeah, I'll rock a J Don't Play hat. I'll rock anybody's hat. My mailbox always open for hats. That's insane, Mark. I was 15 and didn't know you can't have your hands in your pockets when you're in the airport. I used to when I was in a band and we would travel a lot and we would do festivals, sometimes we'd have to fly. And there would be probably 4 or 5 of us, all creepy looking dudes, all metalhead looking, covered in tattoos. And I got profiled all the time. I'd always get pulled aside, searched. And it was never the rest of the band. And some of them had more tattoos than me.
I had a story like that 2 days ago. The guy also with tattoos everywhere, and the police stopped him and took him to handcuffs and everything. And then they find out that he wasn't doing anything. It's just his tattoos. Oh yeah. Yeah, Jason, when there is yeah. When the government, like the president or the vice president, they're around, they just kind of search everybody.
Night, Jay. Appreciate you popping by.
Bye, Jay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny you're saying that too, talking about presidential stuff, because when me and Colin were in DC in April, we were taking one of the ways, kind of like this little, not really like a side way, but it was a smaller highway out of DC towards our hotel. And I think I told you this, but they had stopped traffic on our side, and on the other side was like 3 lanes of traffic, and they had stopped traffic there too. We couldn't see anybody. They must have had it stopped for a while, and the president came flying by. They literally will stop traffic everywhere. Jello have so many mods because they're not just mods. They're friends, and it's to share each other's channels. Purposely stayed up to watch us. I hope this isn't too big of a train wreck for you to be staying up for, but I appreciate the dedication. That's absolutely awesome that you came in for that. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to stay up for lives, man. We got tons of videos on there. All the people in here have tons and tons of videos. There's enough content to probably keep you busy for a long time. Right? I mean, I'm going through all of our videos just from 2024. And the past 2 weeks, I've had 2 compilation videos. I still got to put another one in there because I still haven't used all the videos. Tons of content.
Wow.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. That's awesome, Mark. Are you going to be local for that, or are you going to go out somewhere else? Are you traveling right now, or is that done for the time being? Not many storms going on.
Oh yeah.
Mark's the adjuster. Goes around wherever they're local. Good. Yeah, I was just telling Brockton earlier, and I don't know if he's in here. I haven't seen him at all tonight, but
Broken?
I've seen Brockton. But Dirt Devil, this guy, the guy with the devil sticker, he lives up near Worcester, like in Western Mass. And because I don't have enough time usually to do anything, I figure the Monday when you're going to be in Florida, everybody else is going to be gone. I'm just going to go to Worcester for the day and magnet fish a bunch of different bridges. So
take the cat and the dog with you.
Yeah, I'll take the cat and the dog. That's awesome, Jason. I don't know, Jello. It's kind of a different thing. This is a different format than most of what people do. So it's not as exciting watching somebody throwing a magnet around. Taking 3 months off, not the hurricane's done. There you go. Good. That's a rough life, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking 3 months off. Oh gosh. You're a jerk, Mark. I want to take 3 months off.
Barely can take a few days off from my work.
Jason, you should do it, man. You catch a lot of stuff. You're out there fairly frequently. Just start small, dude. Because my GoPro's been broken, I've been using my original camera, and it's actually not that bad anymore because I've finally figured out how to do everything. Doing lots of research on which waterways I'm hitting. That's what I'm trying to do too, man. At this point, it's not just about getting stuff anymore. Now it's about trying to get cooler things, And that's why I went to Heart of New Bedford this weekend. But the spots I went to definitely weren't history.
Somebody has to get a car from magnet fishing.
Yeah, I
think it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised.
Mark has the worst boss himself. I know. That's rough. If I was my own boss, we would just argue all day long. We would never leave the house. Oh wait, we wouldn't have to. Yeah, who knows? I don't know about years. I know you do, man. I really wish, dude. I really wish I could figure out how to do that. To be honest, and know consistently that you're actually going to be all right. It's very, very unstable ground for me. That's so hard, so difficult. And you got to have connections, and you got to have been doing it for years. Yeah. I've seen someone get something that's different. Yeah, we've seen some of that stuff too. Jello. There's I think it was the guys out in Detroit that found something.
In a cage?
Yeah.
I think I remember that video.
Or no, maybe it was Bryce. The young kid. I think it might have been him. It was one of the two of them. Dude. I've run this around my brain a bunch of times trying to think if that's a feasible place to open up, but I just don't know how busy it would stay. But it would be awesome. Peace out, Jody. Appreciate you popping in. Appreciate you. Bryce found a dead deer. Yep, that's what it was.
Mm.
And nobody does beat that. Those guys, Big C, that came at the perfect time for them because they had just gotten back from Tennessee. And when they got to New York City, they realized they wanted to live in Tennessee. but they didn't have the money or the means to do it. A couple weeks later, they pull $100,000 out of a safe. That's some good karma right there. Telling you guys right now, those are some good people. For them to find something like that, that's good karma. That's not just good. That's just not luck.
Well,
Those guys got.
a mix of everything.
Yeah. Last night I was looking at Planet Rivers. That would be cool, dude. See what he's talking about? He's talking about what I've been doing lately, about just trying to read about Cape history or Massachusetts history and find out where people are.
Did you tell them about the ghost?
Oh yeah. Did you guys even see it? It was in tonight's video. What? It was in tonight's video. I had watched this video before because it was, me editing down some stuff. Oh, and Motor City found a dead dog. So yeah, dead dog, dead deer. But yeah, so anyways, there's a part where I say that I'm pulling something out of the water and a voice says, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
wasn't
scary.
I wasn't with anybody.
Because you were kind of questioning something like, "Oh, do you think, guys, that this is something?" And then something replied, "Yeah."
Right. It replied. So, like I said, I didn't notice it the first time in the main video, but when I was redoing this one for the end of the year, I heard it. So I looped it a couple times.
We're gonna make a short video.
I'm gonna make a short of it. So
you can see what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I can now. Now that the video's out, I can make the short. Yeah, dude.
You have a ghost.
We were sitting there talking in the live when it happened. Were you watching, or were you like, you must have been driving? Seriously, dude. There's a voice. Go watch it when this is over.
And it's a woman voice.
It's a woman's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? She's all pissed off.
It's a woman voice.
Thinking of ghosting, dating people from the astral plane.
Yeah.
What was wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. I know what he does. He's doing.
Me and the ghosts.
Yeah. She's replying.
I'm telling you, Mark, it's there. I did not edit the video because, this was up until almost yesterday, right? I just found this voice yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was still putting the video together, and I look at her and I'm like, wait a minute, I just heard a voice answer a question.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, you guys think that the voice is, yeah.
It was the car parts part, Brockton.
Oh,
see, see? I'm not BSing, it's real. Amanda heard it. I even looped the answer back a couple times after it and then slowed it down. You could do that, Jason. You don't see. That's the great thing about different types of channels and stuff. You can combine all those different types of things into it, and you don't have to necessarily launch a magnet fishing channel. You could launch some sort of treasure/family video. It's the one I just put out, Mark. It's the one that says insane finds in blue and red. It's just a compilation from 2024. I wasn't looking for the sound. I'm telling you, I wasn't listening for this voice. I was just editing and figuring where my cuts are, and I was right about to cut. It's where I heard that voice. It didn't even show up. There was no bump.
It's answering the question.
Yeah, it answered. Telling you, I'm gonna make a short out of it. And the crazy thing about YouTube, right, is I'll create a short about that, which is a pretty cool short, and it'll bomb. I'll get like 30 views.
But Jason, I have a channel. I stopped making videos like 4 or 5 years ago, but I still do readings, and I believe in. And I think that if she wants to do it, there are so many tools that she can use to find out if there are ghosts. She just have to watch all those videos of people who are doing it, or the shows on.
And I'm watching it all the time.
We love to watch the shows.
Hey, Matt, Shaughnessy, sneaking in here again too. Should have loved that.
Yeah, I know. Really, like, there is this woman who used to be in the Cape, and she was just so good. When I met her first time, she charged like $50, and right now you try to make an appointment with her, and it's about $300. But she was amazing. Like, she told me things that about somebody else that nobody knew, and it was just so crazy. There are medium that are really, really good.
I don't know. I'll look it up. Have you heard of her? Cindy Kaza?
No, I
No.
haven't.
She might have though. You might have scrolled through something and seen it. Because you kind of get a lot of that stuff, don't you?
Yeah. But I for now with my job and everything that has happened the past couple of years, it has been kind of crazy. But I still do my practice like no as I used to, but
Then we've probably seen her, Jason. I'll have to look up her face. We watch literally all the ghost stuff. Ghost Adventures, a lot of the not local guys, but I like some of the smaller channels too. I'll have to look it up. God, you know what? I could actually look it up on my phone. So I would recognize her
name sounds
face.
familiar, but I don't know if it's probably somebody else or Casa.
Cindy. Holzer Files. Okay. I do know that name. Cindy, what was the last name again?
Casa K.
Is Cindy Casa. Organize
She
that.
don't look like. I think she looks like she has been in that Cause Hunters.
Yeah, she might have been.
She looks like she has been with probably
You said you know her? Oh, you must have listened to it. Cello, the ghost. Ghost Hunters is horrible. You know what, Matt? They're kind of fun. They're kind of funny though. They've been to the Cape a bunch of times.
she looks.
And the Ghost Adventure guys they're definitely great, but sometimes, man, they're just way animated. You know what I mean? But at times I do like that animation because it kind of hypes you up. You know what I mean? To see what they're seeing. But sometimes they branch out and do all these weird shows. Like I just finished watching a new series, and there was only like 6 episodes that they did.
Oh yeah. Oh, with the college and the
Plymouth, New
files.
Hampshire. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where he is in New Hampshire.
If they might be so much stuff over there,
Yeah.
like haunted places. A lot of history.
You know what my son Alex has done, and he doesn't do videos or anything. He just does this on his Instagram and his TikTok. But he does a lot of that urban X or whatever that is. That's sweet. What do you gotta go down to Mashpee for? Kind of seems like a random place to just go to, unless you need to. But yeah, he does a lot of the urban exploring until like God, a month ago, one of the places that he loved to go to burnt down. And he hasn't been back there because it's burnt to the ground. Remember the place I took you to?
Yeah.
It's gone. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? Actually, I think I remember you saying that, Matt. That's still an area that I haven't hit a ton of. I went out to Woods Hole last week, and that's when I had an issue with my camera. And I was going to hit Falmouth on my way back through, but I haven't been to Mashpee. I'd love to find like a weird, sketchy old bridge somewhere around there. Because I'm sure there are some.
Oh yeah.
Mashpee's been around for a while, you know, and considering all the tribal stuff that's been there for years and people traveling on the water, I mean, because that's how they got around.
There is a lot of history in these waters.
Oh yeah. Not only just from everybody getting here, but even before then. I love seeing the lettuce magnet. Kittery.
Well, you'll find a lot of stuff in there.
So you'll have to ask. I mean, obviously, but you know what, Jason? It never, ever, ever hurts to ask. I've called places and been shut down. Jello, appreciate you popping in here, man. Thanks so much for hanging out for a while.
Bye, Jello.
Yeah, not really an exciting type of live that you were used to seeing the other day where we're actually out magnet fishing, but Thursday nights we come for a chat, we have a good time and hang out. So you're more than welcome to come back anytime, dude. Yeah, you know, it was funny too, Jason. I hate to actually say this because it sounds like a weird flex, but there was a place probably last year where I had permission from the harbor master himself,
Oh yeah.
and he just didn't tell everybody else that I was possibly going to be there. So some guy tried to come at me like come kind of barrel chested, like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What are you doing?" You know,
I'm allowed to be here.
right.
What about you?
He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Magnet fishing." He goes, "I'm not sure you should be doing that." And I said, "Why not?" I said, "The harbor master, your boss, said it was fine." He goes, "Oh, I didn't realize that, I didn't realize that, you know?" So, but it's just funny when people come at you puffy chested because they think that they know the answer, you know? Thursday night chat with the crew. That's what we try to do, Mark.
Okay, guys,
I'd for
I'm leaving. I have
yeah,
things to do because school night.
school
But it
night.
was
Yep.
nice to say hi to everybody.
Thanks for calling, Mike.
Thank you.
That's why.
Bye.
See, it's 13 now. Watch in a couple of minutes. It's going to go right down.
No.
No.
Well, no, actually, it's getting time to
Yeah, we have to go anyways. It's almost 9 o'clock.
go to bed.
Yeah.
No, not so early, but you know,
Just
get
heard the
ready for
voice.
tomorrow.
See, he heard it. See,
Jerry,
not joking around, dude.
Jerry. Pretty soon this channel is gonna turn into a ghost channel.
No. All right.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Steven and Jason
Matt.
and Matt.
Yep. All right. We're going to get pretty close to doing it too here, guys. We got about like 15 or so minutes left, but, yeah, even though Shane's not feeling sick, not feeling well, and he's still going to cancel his. There's no Shane tonight. Okay, there you go. You know what we'll do, guys? I am going to wrap it up. I realize a couple of you just popped in, and it's my apologies for bouncing off so quickly. But drop me a message if you're around, Matt. I mean, whatever. Maybe we could. I'll put this in the chat. Just when you get close by to Mashpee, whatever weekend that is, I do have to bring my son to Maine. He's moving to Maine in like a week and a half, so there are a few days that I'm going to be gone. But I'd definitely be down to that. Definitely check out the video, guys. I really want you guys to see what that ghostly voice is and tell me what you think of it. I'm going to create a short of it, and I am going to try my best to polish it up, make it sound pretty good. Not polish it up, but make the video look good so that way maybe it's a little, maybe it goes a little viral. Who knows? Bring the magnet. No, Shake It Village America. That sounds like a good one. We're in Maine. He's moving to Augusta. He wanted to get pretty close to Portland, but he didn't want to be super close. Augusta's like 45 minutes to 50 minutes away from where he's going to be. Got himself a nice little spot though. So anyways, guys, I'm going to dip out. We'll talk to you guys all soon. I really appreciate the fact you came by. Go check out the ghost video. It's in the best of, the one with the that says Insane Finds, red and blue logo, typeset, whatever you want to call it, on the front. It's real. I caught a voice. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, guys. See you guys next week. Adios.